Good morning, everyone. It is 10 minutes past 8 o'clock right now. Welcome back to Iowa Live. Lou and Michelle here, along with our party scoopers in studio with us. Jeff Link, Craig Robinson, representing the Democratic and Republican parties here in the state of Iowa, as we're talking about everything that's happening politically, but in a positive, fun manner.
That's right. Welcome,
That's
gentlemen.
the whole idea.
We try.
What would you like to talk about here this morning?
Speaking of fun, it
going
sounds
on.
like you guys had a ton of fun last weekend talking about a major gathering, record gathering.
Yeah,
too.
Saturday was quite a show. Waterworks Park. We survived the threat of rain all day long. We had 12,240 people. Had steaks or veggie burgers out at the Waterworks Park. 17 candidates, 12,000 people. Crazy amount of signs and enthusiasm. There were marches. All the candidates marched their supporters into the actual venue. There were.
Did it remind you of a wrestling tournament of some sort, or what did it remind you of? Because that was some of the vibe that we were getting from that.
Yeah, it was like parades. You know, the Mayor Pete brought the marching band from South Bend. The ISIS-arettes were there with Senator Harris. It was just,
really.
Yeah, it was just.
It was a
really
show,
fun.
wasn't it?
Yeah, and you know, it was interesting because the Sanders campaign made a decision not to participate in the signs and visibility and the chants and that sort of thing. They sent their volunteers out all morning knocking on doors around Polk County. The Warren campaign also said, we're not going to do the signs and the chants. They sent their volunteers throughout the crowd to canvass the 12,000 people who were there, asking if they've made up their mind yet. It was really an interesting strategy. And, you know, then you had the other campaigns basically did the traditional kind of hooting and hollering.
It's fascinating that the Warren and the Sanders campaign always seem to move in lockstep. You know, like they are, and you saw this with, you know, Warren leads the latest Des Moines Register poll, and to me is really now the Iowa and national frontrunner in this race. And the thing is you look at, you know, Bernie's support has gone down, but is he still in? Was he 11 points in that poll? And look, if Warren's the person, you know, come caucus day, you imagine she's gonna suck up some of that Sanders support, that they'll break and go with the winners, since they really are. Kind of, they push for the same causes and the same issues, and it's really the same agenda. And so it makes me wonder where, you know, I've always been waiting for this moment with Biden where he's fallen to second, and then momentum is a powerful force in politics. And so where does it go? And
where does he end up?
And I expect someone else to challenge him. And so I'm curious to see what happens to Biden in the next couple months.
It is an important moment, and this could be the best thing that happened to the Biden campaign. Because
why so?
It's very difficult to lead a presidential race from tip to tail. It's really hard. It's kind of hard to lead a golf tournament from tip to tail. And so now expectations have changed for Biden and for Warren, because had Biden maintained a lead all the way through next February, and then Elizabeth Warren somehow pulled off a victory in Iowa, it would be surprising and shocking, and she would go up to New Hampshire, her next door neighbor from her home state of Massachusetts, potentially win there and be well on her way to grabbing the nomination. Now that she's taken the lead in this Register poll, people are going to kind of expect her to win. And so the bar has shifted for her, and you know, it'll be interesting to see how things happen. The next big moment in the caucuses for everybody to pay attention to is coming up on November 1st, because that's the Iowa Democratic Party fall dinner. That's going to be a huge collection. People are going to rally their supporters there again, but the messages that people deliver that night, I think, are even more important than at a steak fry, and it's just really the difference of being outside versus being inside. And if you remember back to 2007, that fall dinner was when Barack Obama wowed the audience. Hillary Clinton gave a good speech, a solid speech. Barack Obama blew everybody away, and that night changed the trajectory for the rest of the caucus.
Right. Do you think after that night in November, do you think we're going to have some more dropout after that point, and then we're going to get down to maybe the top 6 or 4?
Yes, and there's another factor in November that's going to shrink the field, and that is the Democratic National Committee has changed the requirements to be in the debate in November. So you have to go not just to 130,000 donors, but 165,000. You have to be at 5% in two early state polls, or you have to be at 3% nationally. So it's getting tougher to make the stage, and so that will also shrink the field, I think.
Okay, so we talked about the gathering the Democrats had over the weekend, but Republicans had a gathering too.
We had a gathering, a much smaller gathering.
More intimate.
It was like a precinct caucus.
Kind of a caucus of Republicans. The governor had her annual harvest festival at the fairgrounds with Second Lady Mrs. Pence.
Right. Yeah.
And so she was in town to do that. And it's interesting when you look, the presidential race, and this is for everyone, it's the biggest show in town. And I think the steak fry moving from Indianola to Des Moines only makes it a bigger deal. It's easier to cover. I think the visuals were better. A lot of different things. But, I thought people thought it was interesting that Reynolds settled on that date where you were going to have these two events on the same day. Now, granted, they're a Republican's probably
different
not going to. It's
yeah.
a different audience,
Yeah.
and I get that. But again, the media coverage is important too in these things, and so Democrats own that. And then I think Republicans had a nice event, but it's more of a smaller fundraiser type of thing. And Reynolds is obviously not up for re-election this year or anything, but still, it's hard to.
It was bad comparison.
The comparison is a tough one to deal with if you're a Republican.
Right. Okay.
And we're going to have that too. And again, Trump does have challengers in this race.
Yeah, but are they serious challenges?
But they're not serious.
Yeah.
But the problem is going to be on caucus night. Democrats are going to release how many people turn out to their caucus. It's going to be a huge number, right? And then Republicans are going to, the optics are going to look bad, even though I don't know if it's all that meaningful. But, if 250,000 Iowa Democrats go to their caucus and 40,000 Republicans caucus, it'll be a news story the next day.
The energy from this campaign does carry over. It carried over against President Clinton in 1996. It carried over against President Obama in 2012. Those are big forces you have to deal with. The last thing we really should touch on is what's going on with President Trump, because the biggest challenge to President Trump is President Trump. And we saw it with this nonsense going on with his call to the president of Ukraine. Today we learned that he said to his chief of staff, stop any military payments to Ukraine until I have this conversation with the president. What he has done here, if it is in fact as been reported that he threatened to withhold aid to Ukraine unless they start an investigation into his political opponent, that's treasonous. It's impeachable. I think there's been a big shift. And again, we've talked about this. I'm not pro-impeachment.
Right.
Because I think Mitch McConnell would support Trump no matter what the facts are. Whether he committed treason against the country or not, Mitch McConnell is going to be for him. But I do think if these facts are true, it makes it really tough for someone like Joni Ernst, who's going to be on the ballot next year, to vote to acquit him.
Yeah, I heard coming in this morning transcripts, the word transcripts being thrown around. Is that really a possibility?
Well,
I think people want to see them.
They record all of these conversations.
They do, okay.
Every conversation is recorded.
I think mutual assured destruction is the thing that I would fear about here if I was Trump, where this could blow up and take Biden out of this race on the Democrat side too, with his dealings with the Ukraine. That's where a lot of this is about. But I mean, it could be bad for both parties. So careful what you touch here. And I agree with Jeff. Trump's biggest opponent
Trump.
since he's been president or a candidate has been Donald Trump.
All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Again, we'll keep an eye on everything going on, and so will these two gentlemen. It is 20 minutes past 8 o'clock right now, and we will be right back.